Hi guys, it's just me today and I'm going to be telling you about my 5Sos Soundcheck experience. Okay, so the first part of the day was me and Lauren went and got on the train from Grantham and went to Nottingham train station. The second part was we had to kind of wait for about 4 hours-ish to get into the first part of soundcheck, and then we got the laminate and lanyard. Let's wear it now because I miss 5Sos. All my cares are falling down. And we also got the wristband, this one, and we also got a VIP one that I've somewhere put in my room and I can't remember where it is. And Morgan also came a bit later. She came in the car with her mum. And when we got into soundcheck, well, not soundcheck yet, we got into the queue. We was queued, we was about 50 people behind, well, roughly. And then we went in, after waiting for another hour and a half, I think. And I was like 2 rows behind Luke, and he sat literally right in front of me like we're talking right now. And we kept making so much eye contact, and it didn't feel real at all. And they all looked so cute. And they came out playing Eye of the Tiger, which is a bit random, but you know, 5Sos are. And then they played Wrapped Around Your Finger, and oh my god, it's my favourite song ever, and I'm so glad they played it. And then they played Catch Fire. Oh, that was really good as well. And then they came right to the front and sat down on the stage in front of us. There was Michael, Luke, Callum and Ashton. And I remember Morgan going, because Ashton said, sorry, I'm in my workout shorts, and because I've just been working out, and Morgan was like, oh, don't worry, you look really nice. And that was the first thing I remember them saying. And they answered a few questions, and one girl said about how they save people's lives. Another girl was saying that she travels all over the world to see them, and Ashton was on about his grandma and on how she's on her iPad and stuff. And he also said he really misses home, and everyone like started ahhing at that because I feel sorry for them, they don't ever get to go home. And then they got back up after answering a few questions, and it was so funny, and they was doing English accents and everything. And it was literally like, I wish we were allowed to record it because it was so good. And then they got back up and sung Long Way Home, which is also a really good song. And yeah, and then we sat back down, and then we got like took out, and we went to get merch, and I got the photo set. The rest are on my wall like over there, and here's the Ashton one. And I got the programme, and it's got some random stuff in it. And oh my god, look at them. I miss them so much. And then I also got the wristband that I showed you. All the t-shirts roughly about like £25, so yeah, normal prices really. And then we went back and got into queue again for the pod, and this bit we went in and we got second row, and obviously people push during the concert and you get moved back a bit, but we still was like in the middle between second and third row. And the support act, Jessa Ray, he wasn't like amazing, but he was okay, I guess. He was better than like last year's Hey Violet, and he was pretty good. And then he sings a bit of a random song, you know, and then after he went off there was half an hour left, and then 5Sos came out and they played Carry On, and Michael was on the piano, and I'll insert some clips because it was so good. And then the set list carried on, and I think my favourite song was Vapour and Castaway. They were really good. And then Callum didn't come to Michael's pod that much because, I don't know, he just stayed his side. And then every time he came over, me and Lauren started freaking out because I went with Lauren and Morgan. And he looked so cute. He was in this like grey shirt, and oh, I love Callum. And then Ashton didn't talk hardly at all, but he said he felt sick that day. Oh yeah, because they also answered a song about soup. And then the concert carried on, they went on and went off, and then they came back on for an encore. And when they went off, everyone was just like stood there crying, and like the girl in front of me cried throughout the whole show. Like, she was literally me. And I remember that Michael, when he kept coming like on this side bit of the stage that came up, he was so close, and then he sat down and played Amnesia, and he looked so sad that night. I don't know what was wrong, but he looked really sad. And then yeah, that was how the concert went. And at the end, Ashton went and chucked his drumsticks, and there's a video, I'll also put this at the end. Ashton literally like looked me in the eyes and he chucked the drumstick, and the girl in front of me got it, and I was so annoyed because I really want Ashton's drumstick. And then Callum the other side threw his hoodie into the audience, and oh my god, what I would do to have Callum Hood's hoodie, literally, like, I would never wash it at all. I would like wear it all the time. And then Michael gave us towels and guitar picks, and they went off stage. And then we got out the concert, and I realised I had school that, like, we didn't get out of the car park until like midnight, and I realised I had school that day, and I hadn't been to school for like 3 weeks because it was like break, and school was a nightmare yesterday. Me and Morgan just like sat and thought about it all day, and I just keep looking through this book, and I'm missing like so much. I really want to see them again. They've improved so much from last year on the Rock Out Who Socks Out tour, but the only thing that was a bit different was the pre-show playlist, if I can say it. Had changed a lot. Like, they just played, I think, like the same bands, and last year their playlist was really good, and they didn't have an opening like countdown, and I really like that at concerts because everyone like gets excited then. Yeah, we missed 5Sos. Just some advice though, if you really want to get front row for Soundcheck and Pod, I would advise getting there about 8 o'clock in the morning. That's what most girls did that got front row in Nottingham. And to also take blankets, because if you could outside, it's freezing, like, well, it is in the UK anyway. And take something to do. If you're just going to take your phone and a portable charger, it won't last until the concert, because mine hardly did. So I would take something to do. I took my iPad and we was on that and we watched YouTube videos, because at the arena it had Wi-Fi, so it was alright. And make sure you take water, because it's hard to find places that are open. We couldn't find like anywhere in Nottingham that was open at the time in the morning we got there. So that's basically about Soundcheck. And now I'm going to insert all the videos to the end, and you can watch what happened. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.